Lined up and the pitch. Charlie Blackmon comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So they're set down 1-2-3 by King Felix in the first. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options. For both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Gene Segura is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz has a read on it. 1 out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball to the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
Celebrate an anniversary or special occasion here at Safeco Field. Special ticket packages can be ordered at least 3 days in advance of all Mariner home games. For more information, contact the Mariners ticket office. Fans, what better way to spend a summer in Seattle?
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Too high. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike. And now there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Here's Yonder Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good counts.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Daniel Murphy.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Here's Chris Davis now.
19, Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
He gives up a single there, but he retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
The left fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
Into the box now, Dante Bichette, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Cano. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Mitch Haniger. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Mitch Haniger.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Story scoops it up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Here's Robbie Cano now. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Lester will check in on first, and he'll get back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Down the first baseline. Davis has it. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. You just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
Kyle Seager stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And I'm looking at the first baseman, Chris Davis. Now, you can play him at third, you can play him at first, but because of his footwork at third, it made him a better first baseman. I think he gets overlooked quite a bit. He's a pretty good defender.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting ninth, pitcher Felix Hernandez.
Stepping up now, Felix Hernandez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Lester sets. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Towards second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Yasmani Grandal.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues. Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Haniger comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 31, John Lester.
Now at the plate, John Lester, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's D. Gordon now. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1. Grounded to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gene Segura.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Swinging a soft liner. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
Little soft liner right there dropping in the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Segura runs. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 23, Nelson.
Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. Now the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Yonder Alonso. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out. He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Lester sets. 0-2 pitch on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about it. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Mariners are on top 1-0. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Charlie
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners off for second. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. On to first, a double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
Well, you got the hard sinker in, stayed on top of it, and you get rewarded for making contact. The ball goes through.
Here's Chris Davis now. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, when you step in the box, you got a game plan. With a sinker ball pitcher, you know if he gets it up, it's going to flatten out. If it stays down, it's going to sink hard. So you want to get that ball above the thighs, and if it's up, you hit it. If it's down, you let it go. Nice execution.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Seattle leads this one 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start the inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Here's Lester now on 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Two is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Moving under it, Cruz. He's got it 1 away.
Third baseman number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now Lester's 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now the first pitch here from Lester. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So no runs, no. Digging in now, Dante Bichette comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Dante Bichette.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
This ball will be chopped foul. Hernandez readies the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
1 out, nobody on. Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The underhanded flip. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Into the box, John Lester, as he loops under the ball and pops it up.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Runners on first with 1 down. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. A flip to Hernandez is in time to record the out. Here's D. Gordon now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
D. Gordon.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Grandal rounds the corner and is headed home. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up. And the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Felix Hernandez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out. 1 away.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura. A hit in 2 tries so far. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 now from Lester.
Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ben Gamel.
Ready for another shot now. Ben Gamel. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And that misses 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And Hernandez will go to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And again a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. That's by him for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they will tag him out between first and second. One and two. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground to short. Segura with the sliding stop. It's there. He got him.
Now batting, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Daniel Murphy. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. To short, hit hard. Segura has it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
First baseman,
He's
number
set
10.
and the pitch. Yonder Alonso is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And that swung on and fouled straight back. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Ready once again, Mitch Haniger. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long. On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The batter, second
Digging
baseman,
in now, Robinson Cano. A hit in 2 tries so far. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 2 left. Digging in, Chris Davis. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them.
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. David Phelps will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Taylor Motter is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 21, Taylor Motter.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
In now, Dante Bichette. In the dirt here. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a line drive. Caught out there at short by Segura. And that becomes the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
The 0-2 home. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. So striding in, John Lester. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Brian Dozier is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Brian Dozier.
Line drive to center field. Gamble will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest. Daytona is on top here, 2-1. Coda Glover gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone, a home run.
Well, we'll take a look at the pitch here, and you can see what they're trying to do. Tie him up inside. That pitch wasn't that bad, but credit to the man swinging the bat. He was able to turn on it and drive it out of here.
Gene Segura standing in.
Shortstop.
As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Dribbled back toward the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
the center fielder, number 16.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Mark Zipchinski has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's D. Gordon now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back in standing. Hit to first. A diving stop by Alonso. He's out.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
1-1, here it is. Line to the right side, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Third baseman Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Chris Davis is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. On to the bag with it himself is Alonso, and that's out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now batting, Nelson Cruz. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe scoring a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back easily. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a
pitching,
left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Right over the middle, knee high. The 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
Just keeping him close. Nobody out, runner on first. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Guillermo Heredia will be summoned now to be the pinched runner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will be swept away in foul territory. And we'll see if they try the bunt again. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
To 2-2 now. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Now a look and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Ready for another chance. Robinson Cano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Danny Valencia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball at 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Tyler Clippard is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The catcher, number 3.
Mike Zunino comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. But the tying run comes across here. Ready to start the 9th as we get a stunning shot there of the Seattle skyline on a great night for baseball. Guillermo Heredia will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Giovanni Gallardo will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. He's got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1.
Playing first base, number 5, Guillermo Heredia.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Dyson's there. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 10.
Coming to the plate now, Dante Bichette. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hit to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gamble going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given him the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 0-1 takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. Nope. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. Adam Jones will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Adam Jones.
Now in the box, Gene Segura. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll step off and try again. Sean Doolittle enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Ben Gamble, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Gerard Dyson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Gary Sanchez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Well, this is what you like about those guys who can handle the bat for you. Drop a bunt when you need to. And right there, no better time but to drop a bunt when you need a base runner. And now you got the possible winning run on base.
Guillermo Heredia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Runner back standing. Now the 2-0. Hit down the third baseline. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? Dyson rounds third and is striding for home. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Left 9 men on base.